Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to Sports Nation. Uh, Today's March 28th. We're gonna start off by doing some NBA updates. And first off, we're gonna have March 25th, which was the Los Angeles Clippers and the Toronto Raptors game. Los Angeles won 117 to 107. Lou Williams exceeded throughout the game, especially in the fourth quarter, as he scored 18 of his 26 points in the fourth quarter. This would probably help their playoff hopes as they try to get into the playoffs, trying to make a run in the playoffs. For Toronto, the star players, Lowry and DeRozan, struggle as well as their entire second unit. So not a good game for Toronto. A good game for Clippers as they push, try to win, try to get into the playoffs, trying to make a run there. The second game on March 25th that I thought was a good game, whatever you want to call it, the boss game, was the Portland Trail Blazers versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Portland won 108 to 105. A playoff atmosphere was described by the players in the arena. CJ McCollum, if you don't know, excelling in that atmosphere as he helped the Blazers with 26 points to place themselves in third in the Western Conference. For OKC had multiple chances to win this game as they came back from trailing 44 to 29 in the second quarter, but a decision made by Coach Donovan kind of cost them the game as Coach Donovan made the decision to have Carmelo Anthony for the game, have him have the ball in his hand for the game winner, and he missed. He was 3 for 12, so I think that was a poor decision for from the coach, I would say. But all in all, that was a good game for Portland. Not a good game for the OKC Thunder. On March 26th, Memphis Grizzlies versus Minnesota Timberwolves. Memphis won 101 to 93. Wade Selden scores 23 points for the Grizzlies to snap their 17-game losing streak. That's a lot. That's a lot of games, man, for the team. Memphis shot well throughout the entire court, especially beyond the arc as they went 15 for 39, 31, almost shooting at a 50%. That's impressive, dude. This is a major blow to Minnesota, though, as this L, sets them back to 8 seed with Teague and Towns playing like always, lights out. Great player Towns. I don't know. I know much to talk about him, but not going to talk about it in this video. But this team cannot figure it out with their major star, Butler, their vet. So this just places them 8th in the seed. Hopefully they get together and try to push it for the playoffs. The next game, another boss game was the Denver Nuggets versus the Sixers. Philly won 123 to 104. The big thing for this game was 20,000 fans got up to their feet, chanted Fultz to welcome their number one pick after an injury that occurred in October. He ended the game with 10 points, so that was the major thing with this game. Fultz came back from a knee injury, I believe. I forget what it was, but yeah, he came back, so good for him as they try to get in the playoffs, or they are in the playoffs as they try to make a run in the playoffs. So that's a major key for them having their number one pick back. For the Nuggets, Will Burton led the Nuggets with 25 points, but still was no match for the high young powered Sixers. The Sixers are a dominant team, and I love that team. With Joel Embiid, I think he's going to be a major star. So yeah, that was it for March 27th. March 26th. For March 27th, though, San Antonio Spurs versus the Washington Wizards, 116 to 106. Washington wins that game with star point guard John Wall still out for 2 months now, I believe. The Wizards had 7 players scoring in double figures, trying to keep momentum up for Wall when he comes back, which is soon. And Markieff Morris led the way for Washington as he had 15 points and went 7 for 7 like about 15 minutes, which is very impressive to do. So congrats on him. The Spurs, though, without their star LaMarcus Aldridge, as they wait for an MRI on him. That's my update on him. Struggled as veteran Manu Ginobili said that this team is not in good shape without their star. So Spurs hoping to get their star back and trying to get into their Greg Popovich winning ways. The next game was the Cleveland Cavs versus the Miami Heat. D-Wade playing against his former teammate LeBron James, with Dwayne Wade blocking his former teammate twice throughout the game. The Heat played one of their most dominant defensive games. They were flying everywhere. Olynyk scored a game high of 19 points, which helped Miami win over the Cavs. This puts Miami winning 10 of its last 11 games. This is good to do, especially at the end of the season as they go into the playoffs. You want to come in with a high roll. For Cleveland, losing Kevin Love in the first 2 minutes did not help, as superstar LeBron James said that the injury put the rotation in disarray. The team tried to fight back in the third, but Miami was too dominant. James had his 865th consecutive game with at least 10 points. Is only one shy of breaking his record previously held by MJ, which he can do in Charlotte, which is owned by MJ. I think that's going to be pretty cool of a night for LeBron and for MJ. I mean, I would love to see like a player that to break my record. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know about you guys. Leave that in the comments below if you think it's cool or not. But for this game, former teammates playing against each other, friendly competition. Not friendly, but good competition as they show respect to each other. For Cleveland, they had stuff written down, things going for them, but I guess the Love injury kind of set things back. But hopefully they bounce back for the playoffs. So those are going to be the updates for the NBA. MLB starting tomorrow, so probably going to start with those updates tomorrow. And then if you guys want, I don't know how I started this update thing, the game updates, but if you want me to update every single game, or do you like this how I pick two of the most important games that day and do those? So let me know in the comments below how you want me to take this, and I'll take your comment into consideration. Now with the articles, the MLB article is up first. Boxberger, the closer for the D-backs. The Arizona Diamondbacks named their closer for 2018 season as Manager Torey Lovullo announced that Brad Boxberger will be their closer for the season. Boxberger was traded from Tampa Bay in November. The All-Star pitcher in 2015 was not performed to expectation, mainly due to injuries. We went 4 for 4 with 3.38 ERA with 30 appearances last year. Not outstanding numbers. This means, though, that the star right-hander Archie Bradley will be playing a multi-inning role for the D-backs in the bullpen this season, as he did last year too. Bradley posted a 1.73 ERA with 79 strikeouts in 73 innings. The D-backs believe that having Bradley for more than one inning will help this team more than having him pitch one inning for the save. I personally believe, statistically wise, Bradley is a better reliever by a lot with a 3.3 ERA versus a 1.73. I mean, come on now. With more innings probably too. Which means he should be credited with the deserved spot of being catcher. But on the other side, looking at what the D-backs said, I like the idea of having him for more than one inning and him playing lights out for 2 to 3 innings than 1 inning. And we know he can do that, as he did that last year too. But this could go either way and could even change by the end of the season. But good luck to both players, and I'm wishing them a great season, as I hope both of them dominate. Next up is the NFL article. OBJ staying in New York, with recent rumors from the New York Giants co-owner saying that no player on this team is untouchable, and left with rumors saying that OBJ might be on the move and be traded from New York. Cleveland Browns coming in? I don't know, man. Maybe. I hope that would be dangerous. With Jarvis Landry and OBJ on the same team. Alright, let's get back to this, though. With recent reports from GM Dave Gettleman, he said, "You don't quit on talent," referring to OBJ. He said that OBJ is not up on the trade block, and this team is declining any trade rumors and are not looking to ship away their star receiver. He also said that he does not want distractions or anything like that. connecting with his team or in the locker room. Now, this leads to rumors of Odell causing problems on field like last year. This being a sign that if he causes these distractions he did last year, it can land him somewhere else this year, or maybe in the next offseason. But I do believe that OBJ will not be traded, as he is an extraordinary talent and should not just be traded like that, as it would be a major loss to the Giants. But then again, a lot of crazy stuff has happened in the NFL, so it would not come as a huge surprise. Most likely, though, Odell will stay at least this season in New York, to my beliefs. Next up is the NBA article. Isaiah Thomas not exceeded. I don't know where I got exceeded from, dude. I'm just tired now, I think. But yeah, Isaiah Thomas excused. Thomas was excused from the LA Lakers to evaluate treatment options for his hip, as he will make the trip to New York for that. He was ruled out Saturday and Monday and left the team in Detroit. Thomas missed 2 games last year in the Eastern Conference Finals for a right femoral acetabular impingement with the labral tear. That's a mouthful to say. He rehabbed this injury with the Cleveland Cavs and returned January 2nd. Thomas has played in a total of 32 games for the Lakers and the Cavs this year. He has averaged 15.6 points and 5 assists since being traded by Cleveland to the Lakers at the trade deadline. So it looks like Thomas ain't going to play anymore this season. Coming from a Celtics fan, I don't want to see a player get hurt. I'm not saying I'm happy for him, but I don't want his career to go well either. But I know it's mean to say, but it's something that you got to say as a Celtics fan. Love the guy. I hope he does well, though. Hope he recovers soon and dominates, though. So that's going to be it about this Sports Nation episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll probably see you March 31st again. And I'm going to be doing some MLB. I can't wait, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace. Hasta Vendania. I don't know what the hell that means, but see ya.